Yo, what the hell is a flippant?
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Flippant, and I'm back in here with another video. Oh, and welcome to the Flippant podcast. I meant to say that. Today we're going to talk about a young man. He's about 23 years old. Good looking fella. I would put him right at, well, I don't judge men. Like, he's a good looking fella. All right. Good looking young man. And I think I agree with what he's saying, because I look at the dating climate today. I'm not going to put a video of him up, no disrespect to his channel, and I haven't asked him for it because he's getting his grind up there, and I don't want to take anything away from him. But I do want to shine a light on him, so I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel down in the description. And if I didn't, make sure you remind me in the comments, okay? But his name is Austin Holman. And it's Auston space Hollleman. All right. Now, this young man has grown tired of dating in the United States, dating women his age. All right, and he heard from another channel that you need to leave the United States. He started watching a bunch of men have more success with women, like another fellow that I follow, and he went over to Thailand and he got himself a gorgeous Thai wife. She's petite. She likes everything that this man likes to do. She cooks for him. She cleans for him. And this man, I believe he has a remote job, or he's a retired man, and he's using his check and spending it out there. Now, if this is something that you can get into, more power to you, man. And this young man have seemed to reach a lot of success. I'm looking at a video here that he streamed. It's almost a 2-hour video, and he's got over, I mean, at this point, he might have 3,500 likes on his video now, or views at least on his video. Now, where I get behind this man is the fact that he didn't sulk in he didn't wallow in self-pity. All right, he did not. He made a way for himself. He said, okay, so it's not expensive to go to this place. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go get my passport. All right. He didn't just scrape the bottom of the barrel here because that's all the United States had left him. The American women had left him. He decided to go out and pave his own way. So I've seen a lot of the comments on his videos, you know, and I think that he shouldn't pay attention to these comments because, I mean, hey man, if you're happy, like, it really doesn't matter what anybody else have to say. But I get controversy does stir the pot a little bit, and like I said, keep doing what you're doing because you are getting the views. I wholeheartedly believe in his message. Now, here is where I find a difference, and I'm going to tell you a story, okay? And it's going to be a personal story. Back whenever I was in high school, the sophomore year, I found that a lot of my peers, my classmates, were dating out. And by dating out, I mean outside of the school. And by outside of the school, I mean they were dating soldiers. So I was, like 15 my sophomore year. And the girls didn't want me because I couldn't drive. I didn't have a car. All right. I didn't have a house. I was 15. That's an excuse, obviously, right? That's an excuse. But you would find that these girls would be getting picked up by soldiers, you know, at the end of the day, like just shamelessly, you know, they come up. And then I got to my senior year where I was 17 because I graduated a little early. Not by much. Like, I'm not like smart. Like, I graduated like that summer I turned 18. So that's just how that worked out. So, you know, coming into being a man, the women that were in my same class level, you know, were 18, 19, and I had a job at the skating rink, and the girls would see my dad, and my dad was this salt and peppered, like 6'1". I think he's 6'2". No, 6 foot. He's a tall guy, all right. And he's 6'2", and he's just smooth with everybody, and you know, he had a nice build to him, and he had a car, he had a job, he owned his house. Say bless you down in the comments. So, the girls, were attracted to that. All right, they were attracted to, the man that my dad was. He looked like he had wisdom. Not saying my dad ever did anything with that knowledge, or, because he's not like that, he never did anything with the knowledge. But the thing is that women overlooked what was directly in front of them. And I did feel bad for that. And I found myself scraping the bottom of the barrel. My wife would tell you that, some of my ex-girlfriends were pretty bad. They were nice people whenever I met them, okay? And no shade to them, because, we all live and we learn. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't the best man I could be either, okay? So what I'm asking Austin Holman to take from this is that you're young, okay? Like, you're not what women want. And that could be attitude-wise. Your mentality is great. Like I said, you didn't let it stop you. You don't have the things that women want you to have yet, all right? And like you described in your last video, you're not making the $300,000, or you might be now because you're blowing up pretty quickly. And I'm just speculating. But, like, even if you did go out and you did make, the $200,000 annually, and you started seeing that money, it's like, women wouldn't believe that you made that, all right? They would believe a 40-year-old that was more of a smooth talker and had the wisdom hairs coming in and had the crow's feet, and they would believe that man made that much money over you. And you're not a flashy man either, so you're not gonna wear it on you either. So women are gonna constantly overlook you, even though in your head you're like, I make what women want me to make. They're not gonna see it. It's not gonna show on you. You go buy the car, but still they might think that you're gonna fake it. They're gonna say all types of things, and they're still gonna give you no play. But I feel like because you're at the age of 23 right now, I feel like whenever you get older, whenever you turn 35, your prospects here in the States are gonna completely change. All right, because now, like, using me as an example, I just turned 30 this year. And I've broke that peak where, like, now I get respect from, men and women. All right. Like, whenever I talk to a woman, they don't shut me down, like, completely and roll their eyes. They actually sit there and listen to what I got to say. All right. And there was another video I watched today who wrapped it in a neat package. And he said that 20s is not for the men. It's not. It's a woman's, like, play place, the 20s, all right? And that might seem unfair until you realize that a man's play place is 30 and up, 35 at, I was mentored by a couple of men. They said, hey, you hit your financial stride, at the age of 40, and that's because you got everything paid off and you've done everything that you wanted to do, and now you start stacking money, right? Which, another topic. But no matter how much money you make right now, you're just like me in the sense of, like, you're more humble, and you show it, and you're not wearing anything flashy or anything like that. And women aren't gonna take they're not gonna take you seriously until you get older, until everything that you have to say is a well thought out and it has been said before. And how you're not, like, kissing any ass or anything like that, but how you approach women become different, because you don't. That's another thing. And I get it, you're tenacious just like any young man. Like, whenever I was 23, I wanted some sugar walls. Now that I'm 30, I still want some sugar walls. Like, I ain't never got over that. All right, I haven't gotten over that. Maybe it's because I'm not mature enough yet, but, like, I still see it but I don't make it my main focus either. I do other things, and then if it just so happens to happen, then I'm like, okay, cool, snatch it up real quick, and then go back to doing what I'm doing. But like I said, I do like this young man's message, and no matter how he comes off and how much he's pissing off American women, just understand, American women, you're not losing anything, all right, except for good men that are deciding to take their talents elsewhere. But you can keep the Pookies and the Ray Rays if you want. They gonna stay here. The Chads, the Tyrones, they're here. You know, because this is their play place. You know what I'm saying? They're here. So he didn't change anything for y'all. He's making a change for himself and other men who are like that, and other men who are finding happiness going outside of the country. All right, that's what he's doing. And keep doing what you're doing. I hope that you go full steam ahead and nothing knocks the winds out of your sails. All right, that's what I hope for you. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.